a lot of these businesses around here. Who else? I got you. I'm gonna tell you right. It's at Asians, right? And God just said you're gonna have to serve your what for that, for what you want. So enemies. So God called Asians your what?
Enemies?
There you go.
Bring it out.
Right, just like you said, in the fields. With the fresh food and fresh thing they have to pick out, right? Who own those?
Let them know. The field?
Yeah. My wife, are you scared to say that?
No.
Bring it out.
Oh, okay. I don't know the way you said
Bring
it.
it out.
I had to ask you though. You know what I'm saying?
Who owns
That's
the
facts.
house?
Okay, that's cool, but we do know a lot of these businesses. Like I see y'all got McDonald's and different places here. There's no, without a shadow of a doubt, that white people own those. Yeah, correct, right? So all these guys said these are our enemies, right? That we have to go to for these things. Because at first we provided each other with it. Come on.
In hunger.
And hunger.
And in thirst.
When you're thirsty, who owns the water companies here?
The Chinito, the Asian.
Huh?
The Asian.
The Asians own the water companies here. How you doing, sis? Hey, come here. Let me ask you something, right? Who own the water companies here?
I don't know.
Come here. You don't know who owns? You got an apartment or a house here? Or your parents do?
Yeah, they own the house.
They own the house. All right, right? So, right here, what we're finding out is that we are God-chosen people. And if God-chosen people broke his laws, they will have to go to their enemies for everything they need. Food, water, come on.
And in thirst. And in nakedness.
And in nakedness for clothing. You all wear clothes, obviously, right? So who makes those clothing?
Us, the people.
Us, the people?
Yeah.
No. So when you looking at it, say made in where?
I say,
Come here.
I have to go.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you something about your history real quick.
The
manufacturer.
Hey, you. Can I give you 2 minutes? Okay. All right. Make sure you check the flyer out. All right. So check this out. This is what we're showing, right? It said you're gonna have to go to them in nakedness. You say you who?
Machines make clothing.
Stop it. Who make machines? So machines just. Let me go pick this cotton, and the machine do that by itself.
No.
Stop it, man. Look, look, stop. You gotta stop playing around.
We use a machine.
There you go. So who's you? That's the point. The machine has no use if nobody's using it.
Bring it out.
So I'm showing you the people that you have to go to. You ducking around. I don't know. You might be scared because you live in Orange County. That's what it is. Don't be scared. Look, bro. It says facts. Facts is facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts is facts. You being God chosen people is facts. You supposed to rule the world is facts. You don't have to be scared to say that. Right? So get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's how it's coming off to me. Come on.
And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
So you want tissue to wipe your behind. If you want to if you want anything, everything, birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want what? A loan. If you want a loan to get a house, 'cause everything is really, really high here. If you want a loan to do anything, you got to go to your enemies.
What you say? They ain't subscribed yet. So what I'm doing all this teaching for? Nobody's subscribing to the page. It's time for you to subscribe. Subscribe to IUIC Los Angeles page. Get up on the latest scriptures, the latest news, the things we bringing out, because it's here for you. All right?
There's no, unless I may be wrong. Do y'all know any Hispanic banks? Hispanic-owned banks out here in California? Neither do I. Neither do I.
You have to go to Mexico.
You gotta go to Mexico. But there are still people that rule those in Mexico because there come the Spaniards. The Spaniards and the old ancient families from over there own those banks.
That's right.
Yeah, they're old, really old family, real Italians and all those different types of families that run those families that run these banks here. So you still gotta go to your enemy for whatever you need. All right, hey, check this out. I'm gonna get to one more point, right? Keep on going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So he said he's gonna put a yoke of iron upon your neck. So what happened in 1492 when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue? What happened?
He arrived here.
And he did what? Did he throw a party? Did he throw a party? Did he feed everybody?
But you gotta have two people. So he was taken from the natives.
Correct. Who were the natives?
Bring it out. The native, the Indian.
Because he stopped at the islands first. There you go. But then he came on upward. Christopher Columbus, Hernan Cortez, Ponce de Leon, they went up and did what? Conquered the people there, right? Because why are y'all here today?
Yep.
Why are you here today?
Here?
What is this festival called?
Mexican independence.
So, they need independence from who?
From From Spain.
There you go, from Spain.
Bring it
So
out.
I'm showing you when they came over here, what did they do to the people?
Let them know.
Look at this.
Bring it out.
This is what happened. When they came over here, they enslaved the people. They put them in slavery.
Bring it out.
This is what happened. It's that they put them in chains. Right?
That looks like Spanish
Correct.
changing.
Yes, the conquistadores. That's what you're seeing right there. They are doing, that's what it's in their name. Conquistadors, the conquest. They came over here and conquered.
That's right.
We're finna read about it. But I'm showing you, right? It's that it said your enemies are gonna put you in chains. Come on.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
So it said the Lord, those same enemies, right? Since we disobeyed God, God said He's going to send. He said He's going to send an enemy. He's going to send your enemies from afar, from the other side of the world, right?
Right.
Where is it? There you go. Right? It said it sent them from the other side of the world. Where is Spain at? Europe, right? So we're talking about this part here. We're talking about Spain being right over here, right? So they were sent from here. What side of the world is this called? What hemisphere? Yes, you have the Western and the Eastern hemisphere. What does Europe lie in? It doesn't lie in the East because this is land over here is called what? The West. So America, South America, Central America, the Americas are lying in the Western hemisphere. Over here, Europe lies in the Eastern hemisphere. So they came from the other end of the earth over to this hemisphere to do what? Come on.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
So I'm gonna show you because they came over here, and as we know, when they got over here, when Christopher Columbus and them got over here, they did what to the people? They enslaved them. They put chains about their neck. But God wants to leave us clues so that we can always get a context about who we're talking about. So you don't gotta guess. Let's see who did it, right? He said swift as the what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
So as swift as the eagle flieth, right? When we look over time, right, over history, the eagle always represents who? Dealing with Greece. What bird is that? The eagle. It said as swift as the eagle flies. In Rome, what nationality of people were in Rome?
Roman, Italian,
But what nationality?
nationality.
What race? Excuse me. Yeah. What race of people? I see you stop. What race of people were Romans?
Greek.
Huh?
They were Greek.
Yes, but when we say it today, we saying white people, right?
Oh, yeah.
White people, right? So come on. So what Spanish? What is that back there?
As an eagle.
That's an eagle. Right. So today in America, on the back of your collar, what is that? An eagle.
Right.
Take a picture. That's cool. I'm gonna set it up for you so you can take a good picture. So I'm showing you in the Bible, God said because His people would not obey Him. He said He would send an enemy from another side of the earth over to overtake them. And He said that swift as the eagle flies. So God left you context clues to know who that enemy will be.
That's right.
So today, on the back of your quarter, boldly and proudly, they represent what? The eagle.
Right.
The eagle will come and do what? Come on.
As swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
So I said they would do something. It said they came over here. When they came over here, right, what language were they speaking?
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
English and Spanish.
They were speaking English and Spanish, right? So, was that the native tongue of the people here? Yes, that was not the native tongue of the people here, right? What did y'all say we called earlier? What was the native tongue of the Nawa. That's what they were speaking, Nawa. They did not understand the Spanish. But when they conquered them, what happened? They made them learn their language. So this is what we're showing you that's a product of slavery. This right here, God left you clues to know what will happen.
That's
But
right.
it go even further of talking about how their enemy actions will be. Come on.
A nation of fierce countenance.
Instead of a nation of fierce countenance, they had a warrior countenance because they know what they came to
Bring
do.
it out.
Come on.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
So it said they would not show favor to the young, nor they will have mercy on the old person, right? Excuse me. Thank you. So just like you said, you see the things that they're doing. They're having them work in the fields. They have them going digging for their resources and bringing it to them.
Right.
They have quotas. If they didn't meet the quotas,
Bring it out.
they died. They lost body parts. They watched their children die.
Right.
They tortured them, right? Because I was reading the book, I can't think of the book, what the book is called. But when they got over here, so-called Latinos and Hispanics, they went through some of the worst atrocities, right? They had a game where they would bury the man or woman, right? They would bury them up to their neck in the ground. And they would take a club. And what they would do, they would try to put bets on who could knock the person's head off in one single swing. And you know what that game, it's a game they made out there. You know what that game called today? It's called polo. That is exactly where polo comes from. It comes from knocking your head off. That's what it was. These are, that's why it said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. These people are so wicked, they do not love God. But they want you to believe that, but this is how they conquered this country. This country is built off nothing but bloodshed. They have no mercy for the young or the old. They let dogs rip apart the babies. They cut the woman's stomach open and let the dog eat it out.
I ain't gonna buy no more polo shirts.
Yeah, you gotta represent oppression.
Who came up with that game?
Ralph Lipschitz, or they call him Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, but who came up with that game? When they were chopping heads off?
That's the conquistador. I don't know who took the game and brought it up to the day. I don't know who that is, but that's where that game comes from. It comes from knocking off heads. That ball used to be heads. You can look it up yourself. Come on.
Nor show favor to the young, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed.
So that's what happened. They come over here and they take over fields. They are shedding much blood. Give me that Micah 2. I want that in Micah 2. So I'm going to show you, because this is how they got this land. They got this land by nothing but straight violence.
Right.
But they were only able to do this because what? Because God people were doing what?
Not obeying his commandments.
There you go. We were not obeying his commandments.
That's right.
Come on, this is how they were able to overtake the countries. Give me Micah, I think I want 2 and 1. Yeah.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Out of them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So he said, woe means destruction.
Right.
God said destruction unto them. That sit and think about this thing. They sit up here and devise plans. Because you know when they came over here, they didn't come over here just randomly, right? When the Spanish and everything, right, they got permission and they got backing by Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand. They sent them over here. They gave them the money. That's why they were backed by Spain. Because, what's his name? Christopher Columbus, or what they call him, Cristobal or whatever, right? He was playing multiple sides. He was getting money, but he used the Bible to get over here. But this is how he convinced King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella to back and fund him to get over here.
So I have a question. So it wasn't by mistake that he came over here?
No, not at all. I'll show you exactly how he got over here.
So he knew there was another land over
Yes,
here?
correct. He knew it was over here too. Exactly over here.
Then whatever they've been teaching us in school is wrong.
A lie.
Right.
That's why he said you're going to have to go to your enemies for everything. Do you think the person that won't treat you right, you think they're going to teach you right? Hell no. You think they're going to treat you right? All right, okay. So I just want you to be aware of that when you go back to Orange County. I love you though, bro. Come on. Let's go.
Upon their beds, when the morning is light, they practice it.
So when the morning is light, they get up and practice it. They had these plans, which I'm going to show you the plan and the things that Christopher Columbus knew to get over here. Come on.
Because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields.
They covet fields. It's in the power of their hand to take it through their military. And they said they covet fields. They came over here and seen the prosperity. And then they took it. They took Puerto Rico. You know what they call it? They took Hispaniola. They took these islands. Then they hit the land. Then they went up. They took these things over. They said they covered fields.
And take them by violence.
How do they take them? By violence. They take them by violence. That's why today you are celebrating Mexican independence. When there's a real independence, they need to keep happening. You are not independent from your oppressors.
Bring it out.
So this is what we come and celebrate a small victory, which is not a real victory, because you still, for them to even not have to come and decimate them, right? They still have to agree to certain terms.
Right.
And which is why, and part why you speak Spanish today. Yeah, that was part of it. The oppressors still want you to speak their language. They got that power in their hand to do it. Come on.
And take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house. Even a man and his heritage.
So they oppress a man in his house. They took the land. Look, sometimes, like what we've been taught, right? We've been getting taught in school. Like I say down south, we get taught and they act like they were every person when they came to the Americas. They act like every person was like this. They were just naked. They wanted to believe that. They wanted to believe that the native people here were just savages. They didn't know. They live in mud huts. They live in teepee tents. No, they had cities here. You look at Cozumel, right? Cozumel and different places like that. They had cities already made up. You have cities that were left abandoned and now they're desolate. But the architecture is so beautiful. So that's what they have us believe. But that's what I'm saying. Your enemy is not going to teach you right. They take you and they take that and they take your heritage. Right. Your heritage, what? Your language. Right. I'm going to show you what your heritage is according to the Bible. Give me Sirach 17:11. So this is what it was. Because the thing is, they want to take everything from you. Because if they strip you, they know they can put whatever they want into you. And the thing may be, back then, when they came and got the people, the idea was not it's just getting some of the people under control for what they need, but the targeted audience was the children. Right. And we are those children, right? Because they say, okay, if I strip the parents and I make the parents subject to me, they won't teach them certain things, I keep them ignorant, now I can raise the child up and keep that child ignorant, and they're going to keep producing with no real knowledge. Right. Watch this, come on. And this is the knowledge we're returning to now, that God sent his prophets out here to teach his people. Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
So he gave them the knowledge of the laws of God that brings life. He said he gave it to us for inheritance. You so-called Mexicans, according to the Bible, you are from the tribe of Issachar. You are the Israelites according to the Bible.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.